Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Back to Twilit Peak. I think we're leaving this area. There's an item here. I got attacked by 10,000 enemies. Oh shit. I'm not sure if there's like a... like it's because I'm wet or anything, but who knows. Hisoka's journal too. Hisoka's journal has been left here. It appears she came this way after all. Beyond the Forbidden Valley is the sacred ground at the summit, the Twilit Peak and the Lake of the Departed. If she has the ability, it's possible she was led there. Or perhaps I'm the one who's being called to that place. You know what's always funny about this? Like, why are there like just random written journals sitting everywhere? Like, how do they have the time to actually like write these and leave them around? I mean, it's supposed to be kind of like a... like you find their hidden thoughts. Wait, was this here? I didn't even notice this. Like this gate door. Let's go outside. I mean inside. I mean... what the fuck? It's just a gate to the Twilit Peak. Why is it like this? Why is there a door here? Why wouldn't you just go there? I don't know. Let's go to the Twilit. You know that series. The movies. Twilit Peak. And there's information. Information. Let's see. There's really no like quick way to... there's no quick way to actually scroll around. So Twilit Peak. An area of land on top of Mount Hikami covered in volcanic rock. It is a desolate landscape devoid of vegetation due to volatile gases escaping from the rocks. Locals felt it looked like the underworld, and along with the Lake of the Departed, it was considered to be connected to the netherworld. Locals believe it is a sacred place. A sacrificial mound erected over a pile of caskets can be found here, as well as the rear shrine of dolls, with dolls much older than those from the main shrine of dolls, located farther down the mountain. Wait, there's another shrine of dolls here. Okay. Okay. I mean... why not? We need many dolls. We need many doll shrines. Spin wheels. Spin wheels. Holy shit, this place looks like... I got all of them. Nice. Do I have to fight against these again? By the way, why are they here? Why wouldn't they just stay down there? Why couldn't you have stayed down there? Huh. God damn it. By the way, it's not raining anymore, so I could purify myself. What appear to be a number of grave markers have been placed here. The writing on them is worn away and illegible. A lot of people must be buried here as well. Maybe there's no one dead. What about these pinwheels? The pinwheels on the rocks make a rattling sound as they spin. Hey, wait a minute. She went over there, but the children ran up here. Is there like something optional this way? Yes, I don't see anyone. Outside Chisel chamber. The path crosses here. Is that Mario? I think it's Super Mario. Within the shrine sits a friendly-looking Chisel statue. Several small figures have been set around it. It's actually Super Mario. It was enshrined here. Let's follow the trace. This way. Hisoka Kurosawa in front of the chisel. Hidden almost invisible against the jagged rocks stand several chisel statues. Another Super Mario. Hi guys, it's me, Mario. It's me, Mario. Whoa, there's two of these guys. Fuck you, man. Annoying bitches. Stop! Stop banging. Stop flailing around. What the fuck? Yes. Hi. I missed that. This is kinda like kinda silly how this works. Like they made it so that you can like get attacked by different ghosts and they cancel each other out at the same time. I feel like they fucked that up, but who knows. Hidden almost invisible against the jagged rocks stand several chisel statues. Like if they would be like, that's a lot easier fight than two of the Buddha men or monk men. It's a row of 5 chisel statues draped in cloth. Huh? What the hell? Oh, she just kept moving forward. Wicked spring. Why is it wicked? I don't know. I guess I'll just follow her. If I need to like loop around, I will. What the fuck? She went to the left side. Another. Is this the reliquary guy? Reliquary. It is. I can't log on. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm supposed to log on to the box. These things are more aggressive than the other enemies, actually. Here, point blank healing attack. Let me touch your box. That actually came out a little bit wrong. Now that I think about it. Let me touch your box. Hisoka Kurosawa on Twilit Peak. She's just like circling around. She went that way. What the hell? This place is a maze. Huh? Oh, it's... No, that's not the bride in black. Here, I'm going to annoy you with this light. No, don't shine it in my eyes, no! That's very mean. I'm a very mean person. I've done this before. I think she was put into the box and the casket. No! You'll stay there forever. What the hell? What's... Whoa. I got out of the box into the open fire. What the hell? The fucker is like super fast. Teleportation power. I'm gonna use this actually. No! Ouch. Here. Oh! Where is she? Mother. Fucker! Straight in the nose. No. Gargle, gargle. She left a box. But first. What an annoying old crone. Countless black boxes have been piled up amongst the rocks. The boxes are all shut tight and I can't see what's inside. I will put you in my black box. Wait, is that an actual like a... This might be like an item. Now that I think about it. Like an upgrade lens. No, Black Diary 1. A journal with a black cover has been left here. Did it belong to that old woman? We must forge more pillars. I must shine my light in their eyes, because I am an annoying old crone. The great pillar is collapsing. The black water will overflow. The black water must be contained before the great pillar melts away. Water Design Journal. Another journal has been left in the same place. It has been written in beautiful handwriting. I became a shrine maiden after I survived that flood. I was half dead when I woke alone amongst the corpses. I could see things that no one else could see. That was my calling. I purified my body, and when I arrived at the mountain, I was overwhelmed with a cacophony of voices. The talking trees, the whispering stones, the weeping water, echoes of past prayers piled up on one on top of another. Time slowed to a crawl, and I could see each individual raindrop that fell. The veins on every leaf stood out vividly. Images of death flashed in front of me. I could smell the choking stench of death. I was told I would need more training. I wanted to flee as soon as I arrived, but I had no home to run away to. No matter where I go, it will be the same. In the end, I will be alone. Yeah, there is actually a blow lens. You got the blow lens, a lens that allows you to deal twice the normal damage output to targets. Wait, how does that differ from the other one? Oh, it will always deal the double damage. This basically like can do more damage. This does always the double damage, but it has a different like a spirit cost. This costs 100% always. I see. So let's see. Old woman in black. I couldn't actually get the... Do I need to heal? Probably not. I couldn't get the memory from her. The boxes are beautifully decorated with fine details. Perhaps this is where they disposed of these boxes. I was baited here. Very brutal. The fuck? Who's moaning back here? I don't like moaning. Hisoka Kurosawa heading to the lake. Maybe they are making Hisoka Kurosawa into the pillar. Hill of the Departed. Is this the hill you want to die on? Yes, it is. What the fuck is this named Hill of the Departed? I don't know. Huh? Hisoka Kurosawa standing in the lake. Wait, this is the lake? I thought it would be in a different, like, area. Yeah, this is the place what you saw in the photo. I think I'll just check out the other places first quickly because of the... if there's like any hidden items. Or picture chances. I like to take pictures, you know. This is the way to the other shrine, right? The rear doll shrine. Path to rear shrine, yeah. It actually leads into forested area. Wait, this... Huh. Is this just like a small area? Oh my god, did you see that? There was a ghost grouper. The rear shrine, it's titled the rear shrine. This must be what the shrine was dedicated to. The lost orphan children are called by the sunset to climb. Called by the sun as it sets in the realm of the dead, crossing over into the netherworld, so that they might cross over into the netherworld as they come together and play. We honor them with effigies. Sure, yes. Okay. Then there's a first aid kit, obviously. No, type 00 film. It's kinda shame that you can't save those up in order to use them like in the... The white clothes tied to the tree flutter in the wind. Perhaps they are meant as some sort of a ward. So does this open? What? Huh. There's actually no way inside. And there isn't actually anything in here either. It's kinda weird. It's pretty strange. It's just like a small shrine. But there's nothing there. So what about this thing? The Wicked Spring area. You know, the double monk attack enemies, it's the same as in the second game actually. They brought it back to this game as well. It's basically the same. And it's just as annoying. Fucking double monks. What is this? A hot spring. Steam rises from the surface of the red, tinged water. It looks just like a pool of blood. This must have been a popular tourist destination. Nice. This is the Hell Gate. There's another place that... Hot steam rises from cracks between the rocks. I can feel it on my face even from this distance. Steam rises from cracks between the yellowed rocks. The air nearby is hot and filled with the stench of sulfur. Nice. This is the original place of the hot springs. A yellow substance has crusted around the rocks venting steam. The stench of sulfur fills the air. This is the Wicked Spring. It is very wicked. So I think this leads into the same area. Yeah, it does. Wait, she's still there. Just standing. In the Hell Gate, several pinwheels have been set on the beach. Hisoka! The fuck? Yeah, I've been standing here for like 5 days. Because... You know what? Ah! No. Not the surprise. Not the surpriser. The surprise. attack me. If you don't, I'll just do this and then it's time to suck. Put it in the mouth. Put the finger in the mouth. Put the finger on the lips. Can you actually walk on this? What the hell? Hisoka, I'm coming for you. Let's all go to the gate together. Together! Oh, I told you you'd become a pillar. Oh, no. Here, have my hair. Now it's the bride in black. So is she supposed to be the great pillar? Like the super pillar? Oh, I don't really like falling. Run from the shadow. Okay. Goodbye. Me run. Ah! Help. Where do I go? Okay. No! No! Get away from me. Like trying to run. Oh, I think I ran away from her. Right in front of her. Where did she go? I can't see her. She totally vanished in front of me. It's the piece from before. Have I lost her? I should leave her here and get away from the mountain right now. But you were searching for Hisoka. You just found her, Hisoka. Why are you leaving? Yuri followed Hisoka's trace to the shore of the Lake of the Departed, where it vanished into the mist. In her place, a woman appeared, the same dark presence seen in Hisoka's photograph. Unable to inflict any damage with the camera obscura, Yuri's only option was to run. Yuri recalled the outline of a large torii gate over the misty lake. Could that be where Hisoka was headed? Well, then why did you leave? That wasn't really that low. Rank S+? There's an S+. Oh, there's actually like higher rank than S. I see. There's S+, which probably means that if you do it like that's probably based on speed. I feel. Since I did that pretty fast, like I didn't really waste time. Well, that was the 7th drop. Maiden of Black Water. Alright, so 8th drop, Ren Hojo, keep watch. Keep watch of what? What do I want to keep watch of? Mew and Yuri sleep after returning from Mount Hikami. Learning that Haruka has been taken by a ghost, Ren and Rui keep a watchful eye on the girls to prevent it happening again. So... is this like before that previous one? When Yuri left? I don't know. Oh, now I got 25 herbal medicines and 10 purifying embers. It's kinda interesting how they start to increase. Oh well, let's start the episode. 8th drop, the witching hour, Ren Hojo. There's someone walking there. Hello guys, I'm here. Wait, that was actually the one Yuri saw, or was like, which I assume it was the one that was like trying to take her over when she was shadow reading Miu. When Yuri returns from Mount Hikami's summit, she quickly collapses from exhaustion. Meanwhile, Miu is also in an unnaturally deep slumber. Worried that some unwanted visitors may be on their way, Ren and his assistant Rui decided to watch over the girls through the shop's surveillance system. Wait, actually isn't this is like after that previous episode, but the main question is, why would they just like be staying here, not question when Yuri leaves to the mountain again, and you know, I feel like there's like lots of plot holes in this. Like honestly, I'm starting to feel like there's so many plot holes. It's compared to the previous ones, these are like crazy amounts of like plot holes. Like some weird, like they're not like huge plot holes, but they're like still like they wouldn't act like that in real life. Like why would they just let Yuri randomly leave to Mount Hikami if they were staying there? And then just like, okay, well, now we'll stay and watch when Yuri returns. Well, I wonder how this works. Like they're keeping watch?
監視カメラ動きましたね。
これがあれば何かが迎えに来てもわかるな。
You're not peeping or anything. What's happening to Rui? It's a misogynistic coast. It only attacks women. I hate women.
大丈夫です。大丈夫です。
Bonk. Like I would question why they would actually be thinking that there are ghosts coming here, but since Fuyuhi was already like and Haruka, both of them were like led away already by a ghost, so that would kind of make sense that they think that, like, that actually makes sense that they think that there's a possibility of ghosts attacking, but still it's kind of like interesting. Well, we never knew that there were ghosts actually around, but now it's just commonplace randomly. Rui seems to be unconscious, or maybe just asleep. I wonder what that rumbling was. Something must be happening on the mountain. Yuri and Miu have both been affected by the noise. I should make sure that they're okay. Check the surveillance cameras. Am I going to get attacked by ghosts in this place? How many points do I have? Yeah, let's get that. This guy does so little damage that... Actually, let's get that. So is there anything new here? Lake of the Departed. A crater lake located on Twilit Peak on Mount Hikami. The name of the lake comes from its ghastly appearance. It is surrounded by white sandy beach and is always enshrouded in mist. Legend has it that a few times a year, when the last rays of the setting sun reflect off the lake, the mist clears and it becomes a link between the worlds of the living and the dead. People living near the mountain are advised to stay indoors on such days, lest a calamity befall them. However, it is also said that those seeking death may enter the waters of the lake and cross that dread threshold. This may refer to the practices that were part of the local faith. The pinwheel stuck in the sand might have been left there by the believers to comfort the spirits of children who crossed to the netherworld there. Nothing else except the 7th drop. Maiden of Black Water. Yuri follows Hisoka's trace to the shore of the Lake of the Departed, where it vanished into the mist. In her place, a woman appears, the same dark presence seen in Hisoka's photograph. Unable to inflict any damage with the camera obscura, Yuri's only option is to run. Yuri recalls the outline of a large story gate over the misty lake. Could that be where Hisoka was headed? Maybe. So I actually have the stronger film equipped again. Well, I need to check out the camera, but the wall of house next door is just visible through the frosted glass. Something strange is happening. Patrolling the hallways won't do much good. It would be easier to check the surveillance cameras. The question is, why would there suddenly be random ghost attacks now? Haruka Momo said the girl Yuri saved was led away by the ghost of a girl who killed herself. Something might have come again. I need to check the surveillance camera feeds to see if the girls are okay. Like I said, there's actually a point for them to doing this, so it's not completely out of place, but still. I have to check if Yuri and Mew are okay. The surveillance camera feed will switch between cameras automatically. It is like some Five Nights at Freddy's thing. Current camera's location is shown in the top of the screen. Okay. A back door. Yes. Press A to get up. They both seem to be fine, but I should keep checking on them every now and then just to be sure. They've been acting strange since that ominous rumble. What's happening on Mount Hikami? I should look into the mountain's history. They must have some books about it here. Look writings about Mount Hikami. It almost looks like there was 3 of them. Tales of Photography. It's a book about local folk anecdotes. The Mikomori region has many anecdotes regarding the act of photographing the dead. Many are simple superstitions, but some allow us a glimpse into the customs of another time. These stories show both great understanding and great fear. Vanishing. A man showed a photograph to a friend. The picture showed the faint silhouette of a person. Upon seeing the silhouette, the man cried out and ran, leaving the photo where it was. Each time the man looked at the photo, the silhouette grew more and more distinct. It was his friend. It is said that his friend disappeared after that. The photo bride. A local fool suddenly declared that he had married. The village threw a celebration, but no one had seen the bride. Someone went to a man's house and could hear the sounds of a woman talking within. However, looking inside, he saw only the man from behind with no sign of a woman. Days passed and the man hasn't left his house, so one of the villagers went to check on him. There was no one in the house, only an old photograph left behind. In the photo was a bride hiding her face and the missing man was at her side. The man who saw the photo said the bride appeared to be smiling. That's similar to the Kazuya thing. So I can't leave from here. Yeah. Local customs. I found a book titled Local Customs. It seems to be about the customs in the area around Mount Hikami. Mikomori. In the area around Mount Hikami, there is a custom of receiving water from the mountain. The people call it Mikomori, and it is placed in casks to bring into their homes, used only for special ceremonies. It is used to give a newborn its first bath or to cleanse the bodies of the dead. This stems from the belief that the soul comes from the water and returns to it in death. Another use for this water is known as the cry of the mountain. According to an old woman in the village, there is a saying, when Hikami lets out a cry, one must wash in Mikomori. When Mount Hikami cries out or rumbles, one ritually immerses oneself or otherwise wets oneself with the water. The custom likely comes from the mountain's sound being a bad omen, and they used the pure water as a sort of ward. But when the water dries, your daughters may be gone. Do not go in search when the mountain is awake. This must refer to girls being taken to the mountain after the ward has worn off, an explanation for the number of girls going missing in the area. I really need to investigate Mount Hikami and find out what's going on there. Continue surveillance. Okay. This is like fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. Hey! Hey, wait a minute, that was actually Fuyuhi, wasn't it? No. No coming into the house. God damn it. We don't like intruders here. I've got to stay in here and keep checking the camera feeds to make sure girls are okay. Wait, what the fuck? Where did it go to? What the fuck? What the hell was that? I really do hope there's no like game over if you let them. She was coming through that. Now she's like. What the hell? Where is you? Wait, what's this room? Oh, this is her room. Time to read. Yuri's notebook 1. It seems she's written it in like a diary. When my heart gets weak, I can't even breathe. It takes all my strength just to breathe. All I can do is take the breath and then hope to take another. I grow exhausted and spend all my strength just to live. I am aware of death and I see. People whispering, people with broken faces, people with ruined bodies, people who stare at me from bloody sockets, people crying endlessly. All I can do is close my eyes, cover my ears and wait for the moment to pass. They are always watching me. They say I don't belong here. It should have gotten better. I should have gotten better. You alive? Actually, I haven't taken a picture of her, now that I think about it. Taken a picture of everyone else. Like, what the hell? That was Fuyuhi Himino, wasn't it? Rain drops keep falling on my head. This is Hisoka's room. The Ghost Marriage. This book was written by the folklorist Keiji Watarai. Maybe it can shed some light. The custom of marrying the dead is seen elsewhere too, but the ghost marriage of Mount Hikami was unique. Rather than being done to mourn the dead, the ghost marriage seemed to have been part of a ritual in which shrine maidens were sacrificed. Similar traditions joined the dead with an imaginary spouse depicted in votive pictures. However, on Mount Hikami it seems living men were brought in to be bound to the maidens. Once on the mountain, the men were not allowed to leave. The ghost marriage brought in outsiders to shoot the soul of the Shrine Maiden and to strengthen the pillar she had become. Unable to leave the mountain, the Shrine Maidens would wait for a man to come and die with them. Nice. I can look at the mirror. Actually open those, but... Like, am I just supposed to wait for the ghost to actually go into the room then? Wait, was she supposed to be actually over here? I can look down on the shop. Hello? I'm coming in. Tales of the Sunset. This is a book by the folklorist Keiichi Watarai. Mount Hikami's sun sets the rumbling. Maybe there's some clue in here. Mount Hikami's name is thought to mean a mountain that climbs higher than the sun. Some posit that it was once written in a way that means mountain of the sun gods, but that is far from certain. What is certain is that many tales about the sunset still persist to this day. People must only climb the mountain as the sun is setting. This likely comes from a local ceremony where those going to the mountain to greet their deads would go at sunset, when the netherworld was said to be the closest to ours. One mustn't look at the mountain at sunset, you must stay inside when the mountain cries. The dark sun was a god of misfortune and calamity. The setting sun over Mount Hikami was said to be an omen of this dark sun, throwing people into their doom. By the way, the mirror thing that the old woman was shining was motifed like a sun. Let me guess that's like the dark sun. As for the city... As for the cry, tremors are also often seen as a portent of calamity. On Mount Hikami it was thought that it was their father rumbling, and it is said that if you could hear it you were eligible to become a Shrine Maiden. Other sources say that locals washed in special water when these tremors happened. Huh. But I don't know why this guy would hear it. Are there other places where you can go to the... Like the bathroom in the first floor. So maybe I'm just supposed to like wait until she gets into a room. No! There's static in the field from Fury's room. I'd better go and check it out. Please press A to stop watching the feed and get up. If something strange happens on the camera, go up and investigate it. Check up on Yuri. Yeah, at least it does it like this. I don't think it's like a game over. I'm coming for you, Yuri. This leads to the bathroom. Oh, never mind. Isn't this Yuri's room? Right. Fuyuhi, stop touching her. You are not allowed to touch her. I am here to put the stop on you. Is she gonna do the... What was that? doing the suicide attack. No! You must be stopped. I couldn't stop her. Fucking shit! Actually pretty fucking tanky at the moment. What the fuck? I actually did the snapshot, but for whatever reason it didn't actually hit. And she still hit me. Oh shit. Hold on. What is this? God damn it. Don't interrupt my... Don't interrupt my fun. Okay, this fucker has like insane amounts of health. It honestly doesn't help that she keeps going into the fucking wall. Hey, come here. Well, I'm just gonna keep spamming this shit. So I've actually gotten her memories, right? Besides that I can get there. Is she alright? Are you alright? Confirm. She seems to be having a nightmare but is otherwise okay. What the fuck? Man in hallway and there's like a... The sound of raindrops. Man in hallway and there was like someone falling down instantly. That was actually Keiichi Watarai. And he went into Hisoka's room. Oh shit. There's something new here. The female perspective. This appears to be a book by folklorist Keiichi Watarai about shrine maidens. Maybe there's something in here about the maidens of Mount Hikami. The shrine maidens of Mount Hikami were tasked with leading pilgrims to death. They were feared and people thought a maiden's clan stripped away the soul. Tales of ghost shrine maidens are common in Mount Hikami. Oh. So maybe that's why Don't Look at Me is coming. They thought that the clan stripped away the soul. My research into Japanese folklore has led me to believe that an underlying fear of women permeates this very culture. But who were the Shrine Maidens? As women who immersed themselves in water and led people to their deaths, the Shrine Maidens of Mount Hikami called to mind tales of bewitching sirens. The traditions of Mount Hikami came to an end in an incident where the Shrine Maidens were all murdered. The incident was most likely spurred on by this fear the locals had of the Shrine Maidens. I should get back to watching the surveillance camera feed. Man in mirror. Keiichi Watarai. Goddamn Keiichi Watarai. Yeah. Yeah, I've already gotten her memory. Okay. Who am I actually missing? Like, I haven't seen the alive version of this one, if there is. I haven't gotten Old Woman in Black. I haven't gotten Haruka in Reliquary. Or Woman with a Cutthroat. I haven't actually even seen this enemy. Except for once. Then I haven't gotten that, but I'm pretty sure the enemies that keep around, like, will attack here are only the ones Fuyuhi, Haruka, and possibly Keiichi Watarai, because he keeps like popping around. Wait, the Spirit Stone radio. Do you hear that? Or the radio is actually playing. Where was it? What radio was it? It wasn't the main radio. There were two radios in here, right? Like two Spirit Stone radios. The back door is locked. Probably nothing in here. At least I didn't take that much damage. I mean... wasn't there one in Hisoka's room? I'm pretty sure there was, but I just came from there, so... You okay? I think there was actually one in Hisoka's room. And I just came out from there. So did it start playing? I need to go and check it. Yeah. There actually is. Nothing inside. It started to make the sound. Whatever. Let's head back into the... Let us head back into the observation room. This would be kind of bullshit if there'd be like they basically get killed, insta-killed if the ghost manages to get to them. That'd be kind of Five Nights at Freddy's shit.